All right, and please put your hands together for Weeding Out the Stoned and your host, Alex Grubard.
Hello, Los Angeles! How are you? Oh my God, thank you so much for coming out to Weeding Out the Stone. This is the game show of Sobriety Test, and it is our LA debut! Thank you guys so much for being here. Here's the deal. This is a game show of Sobriety Test. We have a ton of stoned comics. Only one person is sober. I'm wicked baked. So that's how it goes. So I ask this every show, but it's our LA debut, so I think I know the answer. How many people have been to Weeding Out the Stoned before? Whoa! Made the trip! I'm from the East Coast. How many people is this their very first time? Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Felt alone there, didn't you? Great. So since most of you, this is your very first time at Weeding Out the Stone, you need to know how we play the game show of Sobriety Tests. You need to know the rules and laws. Let's check out the slide if we can. Here's the deal. I'll explain it up top. Next slide, next slide. So I believe it's 14 comedians. They are all stoned except for one. One of them is sober. They narked anonymously on the rest of them. You know how people are. So that one of them is sober, the rest are stoned. We're going to play a series of sobriety test games. After each game, we are going to eliminate people we believe are stoned to try and leave the sober person left at the end of the show. We need to unmask them, all right? So the way we're going to do that, after each game, I will turn to you guys and ask who you want to eliminate. And the way we do that, I'll say each player's name one by one. If you think that player is stoned and you want to eliminate them, you're going to cheer really loudly for them. All right? Let's try that one out real quick. So pretend that I'm stoned. I know what I already told you I am. So, you know how it is. What are you going to do when you think someone is stoned? Alex. Exactly. Well, maybe like some light cheers for certain people. We think they might be stoned, and some huge cheers. You got to get rid of them immediately. That kind of thing. Now, if after a game you think a player might be the sober person, you want to give them immunity after that game. You want to keep them into the next round. Maybe get some more data on them, see what they're going to do in these other sobriety tests to see if they might be the sober person. During the elimination round, when I say their name, you're going to point at them and yell Narc. All right? You've done this already, you know. So let's try that one out real quick. If you want to give someone immunity, you think they might be the sober person during the elimination round, what are you going to do? Alex. Narc! Great, so exactly. And even one or two narcs can keep someone in to the next round. So definitely use that narc tool, all right? Let's try them both out one more time. What are you going to do when you think someone is stoned? Alex. Awesome. What are you going to do when you think someone is sober? Alex. Narc. Right, and a point is like an exclamation point, so get those fingers out there. I want to see them. So those are our elimination techniques. We're going to eliminate the high players after each game, the people we believe are high. Now, we have high players, we also have high stakes. Here's the deal. If we succeed, if we actually do leave the sober person left at the very end of the show, they're the last person on stage, guess what? Everybody here gets candy. How about that? Those are your munchies, you know? Now, if we're fooled, though, if a stoner is left at the very end of the show, they get the thing they desire most in the world. All of the candy. Everyone else's candy. We cannot let that happen. Justice must be served, all right? Now, I have some candy out here on stage for another rule, the munchies rule. If any of our players eat any of this stage floor candy while the games are still taking place, they obviously have the munchies and they are automatically eliminated. That's the munchies rule. People have talked themselves out of a ticket before. I've seen it this week, but you know. So those are our basic rules. Now, I do have, since it's April and this is our LA debut, I actually have some an extra grand prize. Does somebody want to play for a grand prize? Interpret the crowd, you know, Price is Right style, essentially, and you'll pick the person we're eliminating. You'll interpret what everyone's opinion is, and you'll specifically point to somebody and be like, this is who I want to eliminate. This is who we've obviously decided. And for that prize, for doing that, if you win, you get this poster, that Cheech and Chong glass, donated to the show for this month. it is signed by Cheech and or Chong. I believe both of them. So, does anyone want to play for an extra grand prize? Back there, I see a volunteer. Am I right? What is your name?
Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie. Give it up for Anne-Marie, everybody. You can play for this Cheech and Chong poster. Anne-Marie, do you have any experience picking out stoners in a lineup of any kind?
Yes.
Oh, you do? Heck yeah, Anne-Marie, what is your experience?
I'm high.
Oh, there you go. Well, like, I should have volunteered. I'm high. Who isn't high here? Only one person in this building isn't high during this show. That's the point of it. Anne-Marie, clap it up one more time for Anne-Marie. Thanks. Fantastic stuff. So, those are our basic rules. Those are the rules to this game show. I'll say each game's rules for that game individually as well. But I just want to know, who thinks they're going to spot the narc tonight? Who thinks they're going to do it? You guys understand the game? Yeah. A couple of people have the short assumption. Front row, I like it. They're confident. Well, who wants to meet our players this evening? It's an incredible lineup of suspects. It's going to be phenomenal. Well, get on out here, boys and girls, and you can play them on to something if you want. Give it up for them. Come on out here. Here they are. It's going to take a while. This is a good time to start taking notes on anything, all right? If you've got a pad of paper and a pen, this is a good time to start jotting stuff down right away. All right, yeah. And several chairs, the back line, you can stand behind these chairs. Everything is a test. Exactly, not everything. Okay, feel free to fill in over here, yeah. I feel like I'm a sheepdog. Okay. I think they're all out here. Give them a big round of applause. Well, fantastic. I have some extra giveaways, actually, for just different questions during the show. Right up front. Who would you eliminate on site?
On site?
Yeah. We're going to test everything, guys.
Peach.
Peach? What's doing the pants? Is that a pantsuit? She was pretty offended, but here's a sticker. We gave a sticker. Thanks for telling us. You're in a hot seat. I don't know what to tell you. It's just some guy's opinions. But here, we have so many players up here. We can go to the next slide. We have so many players up here. Here's the deal. I think we're going to do a practice game, all right? We're not going to eliminate anybody in this game. But I'm going to introduce each of our players, but I want them to tell us what they're called out on the street. What's their street name? What is their nickname? All they have to do during this practice game is tell us your nickname, because this is in name only, all right? So this is our practice game tonight. Who's got a microphone? I think Cameron. Give it up for Cameron, everybody, right? Our first player. Cameron, how are you doing tonight?
I'm fine.
Great.
I'm good.
Hell yeah. Are you ready to play this game?
Sure.
This is a practice game. Don't stress, but this is a name only. Tell us your nickname.
I don't have a nickname.
Boom, that's how this goes. Take note of everything. Great stuff. Pass that down. Clap it up for your next player, Joel, everybody. Give it up for Joel.
We can't get eliminated this round.
You got it. I mean, I can just take that from you, though, which I might do. I know. Well, I caught him. What do you want from me, all right? Joel, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good.
Great. Are you ready to play this game?
Yeah.
Awesome. Tell us your nickname.
Emily Blunt.
Hell yeah. Clap it up for Joel, right? All right, I guess there's a wireless mic for this back row, by the way, I think. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, pass that down, I don't know, wherever. Everything's a test, guys. Yeah, why don't we go? Give it up for your next player, Alan, everybody. Clap it up for Alan. Yeah, hold that button down, and you'll be all right. I can try and do it for you.
Check.
Bam! Right on. Clap it up for Alan, he did. Alan, how are you doing tonight?
I'm great. How are you?
Ooh, I'm doing well, thank you. Are you ready to play this game?
I'm absolutely ready. I have a great answer.
Okay, tell us your nickname.
Corn Pop.
Great answer. I love it. Yeah, pass that down. Clap it up for your next player, Frank, everybody. Give it up for Frank. Frank, how are you doing?
Great.
Awesome. Are you ready to play this game?
Absolutely.
All right, tell us your nickname.
The Tank.
Oh, we all realize. I love it.
I was fat in high school.
Pass that down. Your next player, give it up for Abdullah, everybody. Clap it up for Abdullah. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good, man. I cried on the way to a Pilates class today, but now I'm doing real fucking good.
Take note of everything. All right. Are you ready to play this game?
Yes, I am.
Hell yeah. Well, Abdullah, this is...
I've been having a nickname. It's Osama bin Dabin. I don't have to tell most of you that, on the street. Motherfuckers know.
Hell yeah, good to know. Clap it up for your next player, Nick, everybody. Give it up for Nick. Nick, how are you doing tonight?
Doing fantastic.
Ooh, I like it. Are you ready to play this game?
I am officially ready.
Tell us your nickname.
My name is Nick, but out in the streets, they call me moron. Get out of my way.
Oh yeah, clap it up for Nick, right? Come on. Keep that going for your next player, Ashley. Clap it up for Ashley.
Hey.
All right, clap it up for her, right? Yeah, I'll try to keep it going.
Okay.
Are you ready to play this game? Or how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. I was dutifully bouncing between some other shows before I got here tonight, so been pretty busy, but I'm so excited to be here with all of you.
That's awesome. Yeah, lovely. Clap it up for that. Are you ready to play this game?
Yes, I am.
Great. Tell us your nickname.
Ashley Ray, but they called me Ashley Ray Awesome in high school, and yes, that is longer than my real name.
It's all fascinating, guys. Yes, for sure. And keep it going for your next player, Kyle, everybody. Give it up for Kyle. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Right on. Are you ready to play this game?
Yes, of course.
All right. This is in name only. Tell us your nickname.
My name is Kyle. My nickname is Kai Kai.
No.
It's so good when they get the giggles, you know?
I've just never heard Kyle called
I love it.
Good one.
All right, clap it up for your next player, Jolie, everybody. Give it up for Jolie. Jolie.
Hey,
Hey, how are you doing tonight?
I'm great.
Great. Are you ready to play this game?
Yeah, okay, yes. Yeah. Okay, so I was having a hard time thinking of a nickname, so this requires like a quick story. So my dog, her name is Agnes, and then there's a cat that kind of like comes by and hangs out in the yard, and we call the cat Agnes. And so I'm human Agnes.
Love it. Give it up. Let's Jolie, aka human Agnes. Pass that down. Clap it up for your next player, Clay, everybody. Give it up for Clay.
Hello.
Clay, how are you doing?
Pretty good, man. It's good to be here.
Right on. Are you ready to play this game?
I am, yeah.
All right. This is in name only. Tell us your nickname.
This is fucking weird. I'm also called Human Agnes.
Right on. Far out, man. And clap it up for your next player, Jamel, everybody. Give it up for Jamel.
Hey, I'm good. This is super fun, and my name is Jamel, and my nickname is Mel, or Mel's, if you know me from the old country. But it's like an R. Kelly thing, so not that often.
Jamel, how are you doing?
I'm excellent.
That's awesome. And you were clearly ready to play that game. So great. Thank you, Jamel, Mel. I believe, yeah, you have not gone yet. Well, give it up for Rachel, everybody. Give it up for Rachel. You started here, right? Did we share with you?
No.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Just checking.
Yeah.
Rachel, how are you doing tonight?
Great.
Are you ready to play this game?
Yes, I am.
This is in name only. Tell us your nickname.
For the purposes of tonight, I shall be called Peach.
Yes, very true. And up here, yeah, clap it up for your next player, Rachel, everybody. Give it up for Rachel.
Yes.
Yeah, how are you doing tonight?
I'm here.
Yeah. Are you ready to play this game?
Absolutely.
Great, this is in name only. Tell us your nickname.
I had a nickname in high school. My nickname in high school was Rocky.
Don't get it, but we're into it. Yeah. Rock and roll. Yeah, all right, and your final player. Give it up for Ryan, everybody. Clap it up for Ryan. Ryan, how are you doing?
Better. Now that I don't have to remember anyone's name ever again. There's so many names.
Are you ready to play this game?
Yeah.
This is in name only. Tell us your nickname.
Raul? Because I have a lot of Puerto Rican friends and they won't call me Ryan, and they just call me Raul.
All right. Oh, we needed the explanation though, didn't we? Clap it up for all of them, right? Come on. That was a practice game, but we're going to move into the meat of it, and then we are going to eliminate one person after this next game, and even after we've just gotten to know them, and we love them. So, I know, and they go to jail for life. But our next game, here's the thing. We know that stoners, they tend to tangent all the time. You know, they've got crazy logic going on in their heads. It's hard for them to keep a coherent thought. I'm going to give each of our players an explain this prompt. And all they have to do is explain that prompt for exactly 30 seconds. No more, no less. I'll tell you when your time is up. If you finish in 20 seconds and you're obviously done, I will tell you have 10 seconds left. And you'll either finish your thought or it will be awkward. Because this game is 30-second explanation. You got it. So I'll give you an explain this prompt. You have exactly 30 seconds to explain that prompt. We'll see what's going on in their noggins, all right? Remember, all of them have smoked pot but one. So we'll get some answers. Why don't we start down here with Ashley. Clap it up for Ashley, right? All right, Ashley, you understand the rules?
Yes.
All right. For 30 seconds, explain what consists of a balanced breakfast.
Oh, well, with a balanced breakfast, I think it's important to remember you want proteins. You want a healthy fat, something like an avocado, and you usually want a grain, something fiber heavy like oatmeal, and usually you want to get something that's vitamin packed. I would go, fruit. I like to do apples. I cut out the core so I can eat the whole thing without dealing with the stem, which is great. You would have to be very prepared to do, like your kitchen would have to be so organized.
Sorry, tap. Give it up for Ashley, right? Great stuff. Learning a lot. Pass that down to Kyle, right? Kyle, give it up for Kyle, right?
Thank you so much.
There you go. All right, for 30 seconds, explain the 3 branches of government.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's like the main guy. And there's the I want to say the jury. It's nice that I have this being stone thing, so you actually don't quite know my knowledge.
That time. Okay, great. For 30 seconds, explain who Marie Antoinette was.
Ooh, Marie Antoinette. She was bad. She was a leader in the revolution, of the French sort. She was one of the people who got fucking guillotined. She said let them eat cake. That was the thing, but did she say it, or is it one of those things where maybe it got translated wrong in history?
Tap. Okay, yeah, clap it up for Jolie, everybody. French type of revolution, yeah. All right, and give it up one more time for Clay, right? Come on. All right, Clay, for 30 seconds, explain how to tie your shoes.
Don't get shoes off Groupon. I'm gonna start with that. Because if you do, can you in the front row see how tiny these bullshit ass laces are? I'm gonna treat myself to some nice shoes. And I saw how much they are. I'm like, let's see what's happening on Groupon. And now they kind of fit, and if I sneeze, they'll come untied forever. So the key to tying your shoes is go to a real shoe store. Don't be a fucking monster like me. And furthermore, time.
Okay, great. Give it up for Clay. Yeah. Furthermore. Great stuff. Jamel, everybody clap it up for Jamel. All right, for 30 seconds, explain what your parents did for a living. Go.
Okay, so my mom did some budget shit for the Navy for like a good 20 plus. And then my dad did a little jail time, not that much, and then got out and he works at like a water waste treatment plant, but he's not like in the doo-doo. He's like I think he's like an electrician at a plant. And I think he did that, I think he's doing that right now.
Good time. Hey, there you go. Those are coherent thoughts. And that is what we're testing. As a reminder. Fantastic. Rachel.
Yeah.
Clap it up for Rachel, guys. All right. For 30 seconds, explain the best way to skin a cat. Go.
Okay, so first you want to take the cat, and then you want to shave the cat because you want to be able to see where you're making a clean cut. Take a blade, flip the cat over, and you're gonna want to find the center of the sternum, and then you're gonna want to prod lightly with the tip of the blade just to make sure that you find an indentation. And you're gonna want to like poke it and slice out. Okay.
Time! Rachel! Yeah, people are not gonna try that later, but yeah, great answer. Cameron, clap it up for Cameron. All right, for 30 seconds, explain the overarching plot of the TV show Game of Thrones.
Oh my god, I'm rewatching Game of Thrones right now, so that's perfect. The overarching, I guess they're trying to figure out who's gonna rule. And so there's lots of battles, there's lots of murder, lots of betrayal, but pretty much everybody wants to sit on the Iron Throne. So...
Time! Right? Come on! Nailed it! That is exactly what we're looking for. Very coherent thought. And clap it up again for Joel, guys. Give it up for Joel. All right, Joel, for 30 seconds, explain how Wi-Fi works.
Wi-Fi is in the air. It's in the air that we breathe, and it is in the air that we cannot see. So technically, when you're breathing in Wi-Fi. So really, all of us are little tiny hotspots walking around. And 5G is actually, if you squint, you can see it. And that is not Wi-Fi. 5G is similar to Wi-Fi, but it is not. And Wi-Fi comes from towers, and also in the ground. Wi-Fi comes from the ground in that it's from wires.
Time. Give it up for Joel, right? Breathing it in the air. I'm going to be thinking about that constantly. Great stuff. Would you pass that to Ryan? So I don't get confused again. Yeah. Give it up for Ryan, right?
Is that guy who breathed in the Wi-Fi okay?
I hope so. Ryan, for 30 seconds, explain what's so great about Bruno Mars. Go.
Is he the little Filipino boy? He's always dancing. He's very talented. He's like a little version of Michael Jackson. It's crazy, right? He's always on SNL. They love him over there. Right? I should start doing music if I try to fast track my way there. You know, maybe that might be the easiest way.
Time. Okay, what? Yeah. That's what's so great about Bruno Mars. I think we're still not sure. All right, Rachel, clap it up for Rachel, guys, right? Rachel, for 30 seconds, explain your personal idea of utopia. Go.
Utopia? Utopia? Just kind of the best there is. Just kind of the best version of life. Just sort of maybe the best version of everything that it could be. So maybe it's really pretty. And it's really delicious. And safe.
And time.
And no cops.
There you go. Sounds like it. Oh, here an answer if you ask me. All right. Alan, clap it up for Alan, guys, right? Alan, for 30 seconds, explain your personal idea of hell.
Hell? Oh, baby, we're living in it. It's basically just like waking up every morning is hell. Going out into the world, into a world that is made for like people that want to be up and go get. It's hell. It's hell out there. When I'm out there every day, everyone's looking at me. They're coming after me. It's hot out there. It was hot. It's languid sometimes. It's so hot. Everyone has squinty little eyes when they're looking at me.
Time. What? Okay, but yeah. Great stuff. Clap it up for Alan, right? All right. And yeah, that's it down. Give it up for Frank, guys, right? Frank, for 30 seconds, exactly 30 seconds, explain how the digestive system works.
Oh, dude, I don't know. I just put food in my mouth and it's like 30 minutes later something hurts and then I gotta go use the restroom. Or at least I worry that my digestive system is killing me on the inside. I think it's supposed to be, what, 24 hours, right? You eat? I'm an idiot, so this is just me guessing. I am 34. So you eat food and then like it passes through your throat and then it goes to your stomach, then it gets digested and then it goes to your large intestine, small colon? One of those?
Time. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Give it up for Frank, right? He's doing his job. He knows what he said. I have no idea. He gave us our best answer. Try to go here and thought. Clap it up for Abdul, everybody, right? All right, for 30 seconds, explain your 5-year plan.
All right. Year one is all about self-discovery. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time, a lot of thinking, you know what I'm saying? Year two is the beginning of a 2-year snacking phase. All right? I really pack it on. It's getting colder. I don't know if you've noticed that. So we're packing on for 2 years. That brings us to year 3. You know, look, I wouldn't, okay, look. Year 3, who knows what's gonna happen, right? By that time, it's like, you know, whatever. Like the Kardashian mom lady is president.
And our final player of this game, clap it up for Nick, Frank. Clap it up for Nick.
Tick, new nickname.
Yeah.
Tell me Tick.
Right. Well, you know, this is a 30-second explanation. I won't be timing you. This is it. For 30 seconds, explain everything that's going through your head for the next 30 seconds in real time.
Oh, well, I was picturing like something going through my head, like a metal thing, but then there was like metal things inside the metal thing, and then it was like, okay, well, this is obviously gonna tell everyone I'm high. I was like, oh, and then don't tell them you're high right now, and then I went and said, I'm high, and then I went back and I commented on it, and then I was talking, and while I was commenting on it, I was like, wait, am I commenting on it or am I actually doing it? And then I said I was actually doing it, but then I started commenting on it again. I got totally lost, and I was staring at Alex. I was like, it's gotta be 30 seconds.
Time, yeah. There you go. Give it up for all our players, right? That was 30-second explanation. Great stuff. Well, we are going to eliminate one person. Emily, you've gotta pay attention, all right? Because I will be going to you to interpret the crowd. Who got the loudest cheers? Who got no narcs? This is the first round that we're doing it. You know your techniques. Let's start up here. We'll go reverse. Who thinks that Nick is stoned? Who thinks that Abdul is stoned? Who thinks that Frank is stoned? Who thinks that Alan is stoned? Who thinks that Rachel is stoned? Who thinks that Ryan is stoned? Who thinks that Joel is stoned? Cameron is stoned? Who thinks that Rachel is stoned? Who thinks that Jamel is stoned? Who thinks that Clay is stoned? Who thinks that Jolie is stoned? Who thinks that Kyle is stoned? And who thinks that Ashley is stoned? All right, only a couple of narcs got said. Who do you think got the loudest cheers? Definitely they're high and we can't pay attention to them anymore on the show, that kind of thing. You can point or say something like, you know, give them a nickname or whatever.
I'm gonna go with Joel got the loudest.
You can do also, I will say, just for any game, you can, any elimination round, if you want to do a runoff between a couple of people, I will allow you to do that as well.
Okay, so let's do Joel, and then Ash.
Ashley's over down here, but
Interesting.
you want to do
Sorry, just fucking around.
Not the first time that we've been confused for each other.
Sorry, I'm really fucking high.
That's why you're supposed to be good at picking these people out. But no, do you want to do a runoff between these two? I can point at them for you to make it easy.
Sure. Yeah.
Is that it? Sure. All right. So we'll do a runoff, guys. You know, yell Narc if you want to keep one person into the next round. Cheer for the person you think should be eliminated. We'll do, you know, we'll just do this whole section just as to give an example of what a runoff is like. Who thinks Joel is stoned? Who thinks Cameron is stoned? Who thinks Rachel is stoned? Who thinks Rachel is stoned? And who thinks Ryan is stoned? All right, I'm going back to you. Who got the loudest cheer? Who do you want to eliminate? Oh, I know. This is the easiest this is gonna be. Just to let you know.
Here's the thing, just because Joel got the most claps, I want to keep him around a little longer.
I see, exactly. This is how you play this game. You might have to study these people.
Does that make sense?
But it does make sense. I'm just trying to give it all to you. I know we did a practice round, but we're getting into the settling.
So I'm going to go to the second loudest claps, which is
No, I don't want.
Yeah, no, this feels racist. We gotta veto this. You don't get to confuse the two black girls and then eliminate one of the black girls. No.
That might also be true.
Veto.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that on the rule.
That is true.
It is on there now.
Right, guys, clap it up for
Listen to
Cameron.
black women.
Let Cameron, I believe you.
No, this is not fair.
I don't know.
This is not fair.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll go to you next. I don't know. I'm leaving. She's trying to win a Cheech and Chong poster.
This is fucked up. So I have to go?
It was fun. We can do another runoff. I don't know. I'm trying to make everybody.
Just to make it easier, I guess, for them.
It's tough to sit in those front chairs. It's hard to.
Fuck everybody in here! Fuck everybody! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck this is bullshit! I'm not taking this sitting down! Fuck this!
I get the feeling we're going to be seeing a bunch more of you during the show. Don't worry. I know. A chair opened up, though. A chair did open up. Raw deal. We got a raw deal. Man, I have never seen that happen on this show. I got to be honest with you. But yeah, Cameron, thank you so much. A chair opened up. Rachel filled it. Clap it up for these guys that are still in this. We're going to start doing, I don't know. We're going to move on to our next game. Our next game is the type of game that you might want to be eliminated before it happens. I have a bag of balloons. And I am going to ask each of our players to take a balloon and we will test their lungs by having them blow up a balloon until it pops. And we'll see who has the strongest lungs, the person with the strongest lungs. This is a good note to take. If you have any notes for the audience before you attempt this game, I would tell them now.
I have an important note. Okay, so before I agreed to come on the show, I was like, God, I hope he doesn't do the balloon game because I'm bad at it has nothing to do with if I'm high or not. I promise. It's that I have terrible lung capacity. So take that into consideration.
Wouldn't this whole show be more fun if we were doing whippets and you had to decide who's on whippets?
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, and it's like the movie 13 and we start slapping each other.
So on my mark, just try and pop your balloon as fast as possible is essentially this. We'll see who can blow up their balloon with their lungs, who has the best lungs. All right, on my mark, get set, go! Joel's doing very well. He said he had half one. Amazing. Clay's doing well. Jamel's doing great. Frank has a very big balloon. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Frank's balloon is enormous. Ryan's balloon. I think balloons are about to start popping. Yeah. I mean, oh my gosh. Someone's making a farting noise up there. There's the first flop. With his breath. Let it go. Let it go then. Yeah. We're just testing you. We're testing you. But people are doing it. People are. Take note of them.
I'm too good, it won't pop.
It's true. No. They're just being attacked by the balloons. If you cover your eyes, it'll hurt less. Oh my God. Julie's balloon is enormous. Ryan's balloon is so huge. Jamel's, Ashley's, Nick's. Oh my God, it's kind of a race to the finish.
I do want to say, I can tell.
Oh my God! I know. There's only 4 left. I know. Oh my God. It's a race to the finish. To the end. Look at Nick's face. This guy is trying with all his might to pop that balloon. I was trying to figure out just how to pop it before the other people that still have balloons, if I were you. Yeah, that's how Julie's balloon went. Those are some lungs. It's a race. Nick. Ashley, Rachel's just trying to figure out how to pop it before the next. I understand.
Take you back to the war.
It's just trying to pop it before the next person. Try and pop it, right? Would suggest. Oh my gosh. Oh! Just let it go, Rachel. You can just let it go. Or you can tie it up, whatever you need to do. It's enormous. Every American president, clap it up for all of them. Phenomenal stuff. I think everybody just got over a very serious fear, or developed one. But yeah, great stuff. We are going to...
Justice for Cameron!
Justice for Cameron!
Come on.
There you go, I love it.
Isn't it like Women's History Month or something? Sorry.
Yeah, I love it. Fantastic. Cameron, if you need to, we're going to move on to our next game, and Cameron, I'll throw you a question for it. Oh, God. There you go. Yeah, there it goes. All right, so our next game, so we played several games now, but only one person on stage tonight was sober, everybody else has been high and still remains high. So, they know by now that they might be trying to convince you that they are in fact the one sober person. So for this next game, I'm going to ask them a question that any cannabis user in the world would know the answer to, and all they have to do is get the answer wrong, because this is marijuana, all right? That's how marijuana works. It's wrong answers only. Hell yeah. Oh, fucking the best. Yeah. So why don't we start over here? Joel, you've got a microphone. Joel, this is marijuana. Just convince us that, you might be the sober person by getting the answer wrong, that you know nothing about drug culture, all right? This is marijuana. Joel, where do people buy marijuana?
From at Blockbuster.
Correct. Great answer. Pass that down here, Rachel. Rachel, this is marijuana. What is a common nickname for a marijuana user?
Fella.
Incorrect. Good job. Rachel, who are Cheech and Chong?
What?
This is marijuana. Who are Cheech and Chong?
They're my brothers.
Incorrect. Jamel, this is marijuana. Name 2 common side effects of marijuana.
Makes you really good at chess. Farting.
Incorrect. Good stuff. Clay, name one song by Snoop Dogg.
I hate juice and drinks that go with it.
Incorrect. Good stuff. He would kill it. He would kill that.
That scene was pretty silent.
All right. All right. Jolie, what type of food is usually made into edible marijuana?
Tofu.
Incorrect. Some people are like, I know a guy. Kyle,
Yes.
name one pro-marijuana organization.
I feel like you're giving me hard questions. No marijuana. Doug Benson?
It's true. I mean, I guess I am giving you a hard
He
one.
could consider himself an organization?
That is a good point. That is a good point. We'll be up to them in the end. Great answer. Ashley,
Yes.
what is the scientific name for marijuana?
Goodness, I think it is Lavendaris calibrosis.
Incorrect. Rick, Nick,
Yes.
name one location that marijuana is legal.
That it is legal? Yeah, it's legal in the ocean. Swim out. You want to smoke out, swim out. 15 yards.
Incorrect. Abdullah, yes. What is the active ingredient in marijuana?
High fructose corn syrup.
Incorrect. Frank, name one movie about marijuana.
Sopranos.
Alan, what clothing do marijuana users wear?
Garter belts.
I'll say incorrect, but you know, these days. Okay. Ryan, name two common strains of marijuana.
Fiji, water. The shoelaces.
All right, great. Give it up for all of them, right? Great round. I thought they were very impressive, and it is going to get tough. It's tough, you know. We are going to eliminate 2 people this time. 2 people are getting eliminated. Let's just start up over here. I think we started up top last time. Who thinks that Ashley is stoned? Who thinks that Kyle is stoned? Who thinks that Jolie is stoned? Who thinks that Clay is stoned? Who thinks that Jamel is stoned? Who thinks that Rachel is stoned? Who thinks that Rachel is stoned? Who thinks that Joel is stoned? Okay. Who thinks that Ryan is stoned? Who thinks that Alan is stoned? Again. Who thinks that Frank is stoned? Who thinks that Abdullah is stoned? And who thinks that Nick is stoned? All right, we're eliminating 2, Omri. 2 people are getting eliminated. So, who got no narcs? Who got the loudest cheers? Again, we can do a runoff if you need it.
Definitely one of the Rachels.
One of them.
Yeah.
Okay. And who else? Huh?
The last one.
The last one? Hey, over here?
Yes.
Whatever. Okay, I was. Great. Yeah, there's that. You sticking with that? You need a run up or anything?
The last one will be, that one. Yeah.
Oh, and which Rachel? Did we ever get there?
Do a Rachel off?
We'll do a Rachel off. Okay, I understand.
Bro, is she high too?
Huh?
Is the judge high?
That's her credential. I know what she said.
Hey.
I know. It's a tough. Hey, the cops are stoned too. All right, let's be real when you're on the street. So let's do a Rachel off real fast. What am I saying out loud? Okay, who thinks that Rachel is stoned? I hear it from Narc. Who thinks that Rachel is stoned? Back to you. So you're assumingly picking the last guy and a Rachel. Am I right?
Yes.
Peach? All right. Clap it up for Rachel, clap it up for Nick, guys. But you guys are eliminated. Give it up for them, right? Come on. Yeah, you guys are eliminated. We're gonna whittle it down. We're gonna start, this is a confession. Oh my God, you take candy and it's like, what are you doing? Get out of here. Oh my gosh. And another chair opened up. That's always fascinating. Who's gonna take a chair? Oh, and it's Frank. Frank takes
I
it.
think there's something about it.
So we are going to move on to our next game. Here's another thing about stoners that we all know as a definite thing about getting high. They are afraid of things. They have anxiety. They are paranoid. So this is another tangent game. I'm going to give them exactly 30 seconds. I'm going to give them a common fear as a prompt. And all they have to do is tell us why that common fear is no big deal. They have 30 seconds to explain why we shouldn't be afraid of this common fear, because this game is paranoid schmaranoid. All right? So that's how this game works. Ryan, let's start up top with you. Ryan.
I'm afraid.
Oh.
All the time.
They confess.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, Ryan. This is paranoid schmaranoid for 30 seconds. Tell us why allergies are no big deal.
They're really not. You just suck it up. My eyes always hurt, my throat always hurts. That's just the way it is. Don't worry about it. Local honey. Start eating local honey. That'll help. That'll help, guys. You don't need, what's the A one? It starts with A, the pill. Allegra. You don't need Allegra. You gotta wean yourself off of Allegra, let me tell you. That's the real fear.
Time. All right. Ryan. All right, pass that down. Alan, this is paranoid schmaranoid. For 30 seconds, tell us why grizzly bears are no big deal.
Oh, grizzly bears it's not even a big deal at all. Don't even worry about it.
Who wants to put out the ground? Who thinks of Joel is stoned? Who thinks of Rachel is stoned? Who thinks of Frank is stoned? Who thinks of Jamel is stoned? Who thinks of Clay is stoned? Oh, who thinks that Jolie is stoned? Who thinks Kyle is stoned? And who thinks Ashley is stoned? Back to you. You're sticking with Kyle and maybe another one? Or
Jolie.
So you're doing Jolie and Kyle? That's where you're going with?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Give it up for Jolie and Kyle. But you guys are eliminated. Give it up for them. Clap it up for them. Let's have 2 more chairs opened up. We still have so many players, so we are going to move on to our next game. We've seen a bunch of games so far, and just like you guys are analyzing all the data, like who's a good boy, etc., they have all been seeing each other, what they've been answering and doing up here tonight on stage. Remember, everybody is high but one. I'm going to ask each of our players to turn on each other. All right? I want each of them to tell us who they think is stoned up here and give us some evidence on why we should eliminate them next. Why are they obviously stoned based on something we've seen tonight? Let's start in the middle. Frank, why don't you begin? Who is stoned up here and why?
I think Ashley's stoned because when she was telling that story in the beginning about a good balanced diet, she really went into grave detail about how you should cut an apple. And I was like, that is suspect.
All right. I believe that's 1 for Ashley. Pass that mic either way. All right, Rachel. Who do you think is stoned up here and why?
I mean, I trust the people. And the people consistently have given me this information, Joel, okay? Constantly. Listen, I don't know about the little girl who's doing the judging, okay? She's somewhere else, all right? But Joel is 1,000% high. And I trust the people and I trust the stories coming out of Joel's mouth.
There you go. That's 1 for Joel. Joel, who do you think is stoned up here and why?
I think Alan is stoned because he didn't go for a chair. And everybody knows that if he were quicker on the uptake, he would have lunged for the chair. But everybody knows that weed makes you slow, and that he was too slow.
Great answer. Very good points. That is 1 for Alan.
I'm sorry, but how did Joel end up with 2 microphones? He had one in the lap and one in the hand. That's it.
All right. Ashley, it's on you. Who do you think is stoned up here and why?
I'm gonna throw it right back at you, Frank. I gotta say, you seem pretty stoned to me. Your nickname was barely clever. I think you just said a word that rhymed. Suspects.
There you go. That's one for Frank. Right on. Because of the tank. Ryan, who do you think is stoned up here and why?
I'm sorry, you just handed me the mic and I don't know you, but you're wearing corduroy pants, and I've never met someone wearing them that wasn't stoned.
All right, that's one for Abdullah. Have that right down. You're being a nice guy. Who do you think is stoned up here and why?
All right, man. This is actually weird, but I've known this from the beginning. Not you, but this guy over here, man. Clay. Clay has plants in the audience who've been every fucking ball. He's been eyeballing that yellow starburst in front of him. He sat down next to him, and he ate like 4 bags of Cheez-Its already in the green room. I know it's a sacred space. I'm not supposed to say what happens in there, but this fucking guy is high as shit right now.
All right. That's one for Clay. Clay, who do you think is stoned up here and why?
Ryan, I know you're coming in from Jersey, and when you smoke California weed for the first time, it makes you forget things like, what is a Bruno Mars?
Good weed, huh?
Great, so that's one for Ryan. Second one for Ryan. Oh no, well, that first one for Ryan. Jamel, who do you think is stoned up here and why?
I think it's Alan because we were getting high in the parking lot.
I think that's another one for Alan. Can I grab that wireless from you and I'll pass it up to him? Alan, who do you think is stoned up here and why?
I think it's Joel, because he was mean to me. And I think the only way you'd be mean to me like that is if you're fucking high.
Wow. There we go.
I think it's Joel.
All right, so that is, I believe, 2 for Joel, 2 for Alan, 1 for Frank, 1 for Clay, 1 for Ryan, 1 for Abdullah. I believe that's how the scores broke down. But guess what? It is still on all of you, all right? That game was the blame game. I forgot to say it. You know how that goes.
Can I change my vote to you?
No, I'm not a player. But I mean, I admitted I was high right when I got on stage, all right?
Get this fucking guy out of here.
Leave you guys all up here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. All right, so we're gonna eliminate 3 people. 3 people are getting eliminated this time. It gets serious. Let's start up top. Who thinks that Alan is stoned? All right, who thinks Joel is stoned? Who thinks Rachel is stoned? Who thinks Frank is stoned? Who thinks Jamel is stoned? Who thinks Clay is stoned? Who thinks Abdullah is stoned? Who thinks Ryan is stoned? And who thinks Ashley is stoned? Narc. Back to you. If you need to, if you want someone else to pick during an elimination round, like, you know, we can do that too, sort of thing. If you want to pass the burden.
Definitely go for Alan.
You're going to say Alan?
Yeah.
Remember we're doing 3, right?
Right, and then we got, obviously, Joel. And I'm gonna go with Rachel because she called me a little girl, and I'm just
Wow.
You mixed up 2 black girls and 2 Rachels, okay? So I can call you one name.
Clap it up for Rachel, Alan, Joel, but you guys are eliminated. There you guys go. Oh my God. Clap it up for these guys that are still in this. Oh my God. Look at them.
Oh my god, this looks like a JFL showcase.
So, guess what we're about to do? Oh man, so remember, everyone on stage tonight smoked weed except for 1 person. And they are all stand-up comedians. They're all very funny. They have great material. But do they always perform high? And how will they perform right now? Just immediately. I'm going to ask each of our players to perform 1 minute of stand-up comedy. I will give you the lights, and then you will have 1 minute to do a stand-up comedy piece of art for all of us. Show us your performance skills. Show us that you don't have stage fright like a stoner. Show us that you can remember your jokes, anything like that, because this is Stoned Up. All right? So we're going to do a little stoned up comedy. I believe we started over here. Frank, why don't you begin and give it up for Frank?
Tell me where to go.
Go.
No, all right, cool. Hey, what up, everybody? I don't think there's ever going to be a Mexican mass shooter. I don't think it's ever going to happen. Because a Mexican guy would have to work 3 jobs just to save up for one of those guns. It costs a lot of money to kill a lot of people very quickly. Some would say it's a privilege. Even if there was a Mexican mass shooter, no one will get hit because Mexicans shoot like this. Alright, some of you didn't laugh, and that's because you're culturally sensitive, and I appreciate that. So I got more time? I got one more. Damn it. One of the reasons I love fucking my white wife is because it feels like I'm doing something illegal. The brown guy used to be so illegal to have sex with white women. They used to kill us over that shit in places like America.
Make it up for Frank, everybody. And keep that going for Jamel. Jamel, begin.
We got enough. The mics is a little mixed up, but we gonna make it work. Hi guys, can you just clap again because it's dating a human woman as well. I'm also doing some tool dating. I got a girlfriend. I like my girlfriend. My favorite thing about my girlfriend is none of her friends are hot. Why does it feel like I'm not allowed to say that? Everybody reacting like I can't say that. And I've been asking people all weekend, why am I not allowed to think that my girlfriend's friends are ugly as hell? Why is that unacceptable? I'm fucking to one of them. Who gives a shit what the rest of them think? I'm still nice to them. It just helps me focus that they ugly. I don't see what the fucking big deal is. You guys in here mad at me? Oh my God, Jamel doesn't think his girlfriend's friends are hot. Who the fuck cares?
Clap it up for Jamel, everybody. And keep that going for Clay.
A little about me. My dad is Jewish. Happy Passover, everybody. My mom is white trash. Happy Easter. Half Jewish, half white trash. Just in case you're wondering why I look like Meth Rogan. I live in an old house. I actually live in a house that my grandmother passed away in. Nobody else in my family will even step foot in that house. They think it's haunted. They think grandma still roams those halls. And it is spooky. Things go bump in the night. There's scratches, creaks in the walls. My family's terrified. I don't have the heart to tell them. It's rats. I miss Gram too, but she's not the one eating the dog food in the garage, all right? Grandma was a cat food lady. But I like living in a house built for the elderly. There's soft corners. Anybody else drink too much? It's fantastic. Love that house. Can't hurt yourself. This bouncy boy's just rolling around the place. It's fantastic.
Clap it up for Clay, everybody. And keep that going for Abdullah.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Abdullah. I'm Muslim, obviously. I'm engaged to a white girl. I'm sorry, white fellas up here. They look pretty fucking racist. I'm racist. Just playing. No, but seriously, I'm engaged to a white girl. I'm sorry, fellas. And, you know, the other day, her mom was saying to me, she was like, you guys should get a house in Texas. You know, because it's cheaper, you get more house. But you'll have to deal with their ridiculous abortion laws, right? And I was like, Wanda, I'm pretty sure they'll make an exception in our case. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're having this guy's baby? No, go ahead in there. Go ahead, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? What, that was too much for you fuckers? It's a great show. Don't put your white guilt on my comedy. You know what I'm saying? Laugh. Let me see the things I want to say. But the way I wrote that last joke down in my notes, I usually do just a couple words. I wrote Texas abortion Muslim guy, right? So I write it down. Tells the whole joke. My girlfriend, my fiance, saw it over my shoulder. She looked me in the eye and she goes, Texas abortion Muslim guy, doo-dah, doo-dah. I asked her to marry me right there and then.
And keep that going for Ryan. Hello, everybody, and your comedians that you've seen tonight. That's what a comic would say. All right, be honest. Make some noise if you didn't post about Will Smith. All right, good up here. All right, that's good. That's good. 'Cause doesn't it make you feel better than everybody else? I know it was her writing assignment that week, but I didn't do it, and I was like, I'm better than everybody else. But it's yin and yang because the very next day, all the elastic on my underwear went. So I felt real high one day, yeah, and then I'm walking around with loosey-goosey underwear, and you keep stretching it, and you know it's not going to stretch back one day. All right, this whole set's about clothes. Can I pull this jacket off? I don't think I can. I think this jacket has to watch his kid play soccer from a court-appointed distance.
Everybody. And keep that going for your final player, Ashley.
Oh, give it up for all the comics you've seen tonight. Oh, yes! I am so glad to be here. You know why? Because quarantine gave me depression. Yes, like had you get on meds depression. Anybody else? Where is my Lexapro gang at? Yes! I am on Lexapro. When will my orgasms return for more? Yes! I think the hardest part of it was like being a strong black woman during quarantine. Yes, I am black. Like both of my parents are black. I know I am the color Michael Jackson was aiming for. But I'm black, okay? When I have a bad hair day, it's because I have depression, not a white mom. Okay? But during the last few years, people come to me, they're like, Ashley, black women will save us. You have all the answers. Ashley, I just want to know, what black businesses can I trust? Ashley, can I give Sean King money? No, you can't. Ashley, what do I do? And it's like, no, I dumb myself down, okay? I sanded my brain down with Weed and 90 Day Fiance. The only thing I paid attention to was why do hot women want to fuck Pete Davidson? And I figured it out.
Clap it up for Ashley, everybody. Did you really figure it out, though?
I did.
What is it?
Well, you see what it is that Pete Davidson just made depression sexy, okay? These tens, these models, they don't know anything about this depression life. It's exotic to them. Imagine you're Ariana Grande, you've just been running on a treadmill in a basement since you were 4 years old, and you meet a guy who's just like, you want to watch me do rompong rips? Like imagine you're Kim Kardashian, you've just been wearing ghost clothing that Kanye West made you for like 10 years, and finally you meet a guy who's just like, you want to wear my hoodie? That's true love.
All right, there you go. Clap it up for Ashley. Give it up for all these guys, right? Come on. They're all doing great. So we are going, what do we got here? 6. We are going to eliminate 2 more people. 2 more people are getting eliminated. Let's start over here. Who thinks that Frank is stoned? Yeah. Who thinks that Jamel is stoned? Who thinks that Clay is stoned? Who thinks that Abdullah is stoned? Who thinks that Ryan is stoned? Who thinks that Ashley is stoned? Here, a bunch of marks. 2 people. We've seen a lot of games so far. You know, we've all been analyzing everything. But who do you want to eliminate? 2 people.
The audience had a lot of claps for Abdul.
Abdullah, all right.
Yeah.
And one more.
The other name.
Sorry. Who was the second person? Oh yeah.
Meth Rogan.
Beth Rogan. Okay, you're gonna eliminate Abdullah and Clay? Yeah, all right, guys.
Mixing us up too.
Guys, give it up for Abdullah, give it up for Clay. Who you guys are eliminated. Well, we still have these 4 in it right here.
Now, here's another thing about stoners. We all know they're bad at following instructions, following authority figures. They're bad at leading people. They have terrible leadership skills. So this next game is just like that old game, follow the leader, except most everybody is on weed. And so you're gonna have 15 seconds to lead the rest of the group. I'll say someone's name, and that person will lead the rest of the group or follow for 15 seconds. follow everything they do physically and say everything they say. Try and emulate them. Try and be a good follower. And then when it's your turn, be a good leader. And we'll judge if you're stoned or not. Because this is follow the leader. All right? So I'll tell you when your time is up. I'll say someone's name. They'll lead the groups. Just do everything they do physically and say everything they say. Why don't we start with Ashley? Everybody follow Ashley. Go. All right, great. Give it up. All right. And now everybody follow Ryan.
That was the Macarena, and you guys know that. It's just like you follow the leader, you know? It's like playing copycat game. I'm high. Is anyone else high?
Time. There you go. That would arrive. And everybody follow Jamel.
Anybody see the Jazz game?
No, I was happy the Celtics lost though.
Almost lost, but I'm
That time. Okay. And everybody follow Frank.
Starting from the bottom, now we're here. Starting from the bottom, now my whole team here. Starting from the bottom, now we're here. Starting from the bottom, now our whole team fucking here. Alright, I don't think I can see the rest of the lyrics. I didn't either.
That time. They clap it up for all of them, right?
That would be a trick to make me say the other.
I saw that coming a mile away.
All right. We're going to eliminate one person, then we're going to move on to our penultimate game. So who thinks that Frank is stoned? Who thinks that Jamel is stoned? Who thinks that Ryan is stoned? And who thinks that Ashley is stoned? A lot of narcs. Emily, it's on you. Who had the most cheers? Just doing one person?
Frank got the most.
Frank got the most cheers. Guys, clap it up for Frank. Frank, you are eliminated. Okay, yeah. Oh my God, we're down to our final three. Give it up for these three. Holy crap. We'll move on to our penultimate game. After that, we'll eliminate one person. We'll be at the very last game. This next game is just like a classic roadside sobriety test. I am going to have each of our players recite the alphabet backwards, and I will be timing them. What's great about this game is sometimes they tangent, you know, it's a difficult thing. They have a whole nervous breakdown. It'll be very obvious that those people are stoned. So recite the alphabet backwards. I will time you. We'll judge your accuracy. We'll judge your time. We may see what's going on in your brain as well. So does anyone feel like being first? I'll give you that option. Ryan said no, so I might go with him. All right. Ryan, are you ready?
Z.
This is CBA. Go.
Y. X. W. V. U. R. Did I say V? Q. You never can forget Q. I don't know that. T. R. P. I didn't say P yet. Damn it, I hate this. Glad the officer didn't make me do this the other day. E, D, F, H, damn it, L, K. But who's putting them in order? Maybe I have a different alphabet. You ever think about that? And I am doing it backwards. And D, C, B, A.
Time! Give it up for Ryan, right? Started out pretty good. But yeah, you did it in 55 seconds. Ryan did it in 55.
Did I get all the letters?
Definitely not. But you didn't forget Q. Okay. So 55 is the time to beat. I think accuracy can be beat as well. Jamel and Ashley, do either of you feel like going next?
Please.
Sure. Jamel, it's around you. Whenever you start going, I'll start your time.
Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, oh fuck. Because you know, it's that whole run right there. K. K-I-H. I'm about to fuck it up, didn't I? Well, fuck, who cares? He barely said letters. Put the J there, wherever you flip it. J, G, Wentworth. 877 cash now. Then there's like an E and you know the main one, you know the guys. It's like F, E, D, C, B, A.
Time! That was pretty accurate for a long stretch. That was great. But we did get to see what was going on in his head. Your time, Jamel's time, 1:42.
Yes.
1:42, some would call that 102 seconds. But yeah, one more time for Jamel, right? Okay. Ashley, you're the last player of this game.
Yeah, I was told there'd be no math. Okay, Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, NML, KJ, IH, G, F, CBA.
Great stuff. Very, that was accurate. Give it up for Ashley, right? Your time, 1:02 seconds. Great stuff, right? I know. So just over, but the most accurate, I believe it was a 1:22. I think it said 1:02, 55 seconds for Ryan. So yeah, but Ashley did fantastic. She got the most accurate. It's still going to be up to you guys. Also, I'm going to have to say, a lot of giggling that game. Just take everything into account. But yeah, we're going to eliminate one more person and then move on to our final game. Who thinks that Jamel is stoned? Who thinks that Ryan is stoned? And who thinks that Ashley is stoned? All right, on to you, one person.
All right, at this point, for the audience decides, which is Ryan, obviously, got the most claps.
There you go.
Well, I'm not stoned anymore. This is a long game.
Get out of here. Give it up for Ryan. He is eliminated. And we're moving on to our very final game. Give it up for our final two players.
It had to go this way because I got some shit to do in the morning.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I appreciate it. That's what you putting you through this cruel and unusual punishment. So, this next game, we have started out with a ton of players, and guess what? I've been saying their names over and over and over again. So we're gonna test everybody's short-term memory, and I just want you guys to one by one say every player that was up on stage tonight, every person that was on stage, every name tonight during Weeding Out the Stone. Say everyone's name that was on stage tonight. That's what we're doing. This game is Name Your Buds. All right. So here's another trick for this, though. Everything you say counts as an answer, so if you're like the guy with the thing, I'm gonna go, nobody's named that, and it'll go back to the other person's turn. So just say one each, and we'll take turns. You don't like rattle through everybody. But yeah, again, whoever wants to go first, so we'll let you go first. And you're just naming everyone that was on stage tonight, one by one, taking turns. Would you like to go first?
I'll start.
Great.
Okay, Ryan.
Ryan, correct.
You just left.
On you, Ashley.
Cameron.
Cameron, yes, correct.
Rachel.
Correct.
Kyle.
Yes.
Extra Rachel.
Yes.
Abdullah.
Yes.
Joel, Kim Booster.
Yes.
Alan.
Yes.
Caleb.
Caleb?
What's his name? Caleb?
Incorrect. What was it, Caleb?
Frank.
Yes.
That was the last thing I knew.
Incorrect.
Jolie.
Yes.
Cameron.
Yeah, already said.
And Brian.
Already said.
Ashley Red.
Yes.
Jamel.
Yes. I believe one more person was on stage tonight.
Who's this guy?
Did you point out?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. At least one. There.
Whole face ass.
Oh, my throat game here.
Yeah.
You guys can pull his name?
Coke.
This could be good. It's Jamel, it's on you.
This hurts more when everyone was calling me a narc.
Right in front of you.
Standing around, standing in a circle, laughing way too loud. I have a secret, it's safe for now. I'm the sober one in this smoke-filled crowd. The ships are baked, the donuts are glazed. I shove them in my mouth and disappear in the haze. Suck through the grass, look through the trees, search through the swag, but you'll never find me. Weeding out the stone. Hey, hey, hey!